This the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love yo.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto every day? Hit the like and subscribe. Guys, lots of things happening right now. Bitcoin is showing buy signals. We are starting to hit the 25,000 level. Can we maintain this? This is very important to talk about. I was just going to tell you, hit the like and subscribe. We're one subscriber away from the 1.8k subscribers. I cannot wait to celebrate the 1.5 with you guys. But lots to talk about. This market is insane right now. And CPI data report. Big things to talk about today.
Inflation has been moderating in recent months. The process of getting inflation back down to 2% has a long way to go and is likely to be bumpy. As I mentioned, the latest economic data have come in stronger than expected, which suggests that the ultimate level of interest rates is likely to be higher than previously anticipated. If the totality of the data were to indicate that faster tightening is warranted, we'd be prepared to increase the pace of rate hikes. Restoring price stability will likely require that we maintain a restrictive stance of monetary policy for some time. Our overarching focus is using our tools to bring inflation back down to our 2% goal and to keep longer-term inflation expectations.
So what I believe is happening is we're going to be going down. Unfortunately, from this right now, I do see that this is happening. So what we're going to do now is pay attention to this. Was a buy signal at the current time of breaking through, but we have to finish a daily candle above. So I'm going to fix the title as I always do. But as you can see right here, Bitcoin is getting a major rejection right now. So what we're going to do is pay close attention to what is happening and why we're falling, as we may have gotten the CPI report to have shown that, well, it's a lot higher than expected, and a lot of people in the market are scared. What's going to happen is we're going to buy this fall right now. People are going to buy this up. We're going to basically bounce off, buy the dip, have a sip. Right now, currently, though, we are receiving a pretty big fall, pretty big rejection off that price that we had. So I'm trying to get a little closer to showing you without scrambling. There it is. I'm sorry. Daily chart. Right now, and if you pay attention to the 4 hourly, we're getting a very big sell signal. So currently right now, looking at this, as you can see, the resistance, well, we broke through. It was a buy signal, very exciting. We have to stay and maintain above this, but right now, currently getting a fall. So if you are into the buy signal right now, and if you see here on the daily, very exciting moment, we could come down a little more. As you can see, we got a buy signal here before, but we fell. So we're going to get a big dip. Look for this type of action to happen. If we do continue to fall, coming in, and as you can see, we got 11 hours and 23 minutes to really worry about this kind of thing, and come right into about the 23.8, and I think we may maintain a nice pull to the upside. So we'll see what happens. We must find out about the CPI report, what exactly did come out, what is the word, as we are continuing to break above this price and this pattern right here. So I want to get to the pattern that I'm looking at. Excuse me just a second. And it's probably, which one am I looking at here? 1 second, guys. The Ethereum on the 2 with the hour. Okay, so we get back. And if you can see here right now, this is what I was excited when I woke up this morning. Last night was just doing a couple little patterns here, paying attention to what the next run was and where we were looking to go. And as you can see right here, we got a nice symmetrical bullish flag coming in, popped out through. So I want to go over some news now that I know we're coming down here and kind of relaxing, giving you some type of FUD, some type of. We can go over Jasmy, that's fine. Jasmy's been going down nonstop, and I've noticed that as well. So we have to pay attention to that as well. That is a big, important thing to talk about. Where we may be going down. Does anybody have information on where the CPI data report is? I was not able to currently get that. There's a lot of things I want to speak about. Wall Street, not taxpayers, will pay for the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Deposit Relief Plan. So just to keep you up to date, Wall Street is going to pay for this. But I want people to pay attention that the plan's fully announced to fully reimburse deposits while we're getting the huge bounces we were. And like I said, we could be getting a negative very high rate hike right now. Why we're falling down a little bit, I'll continue to pay attention to that. But currently going over this is something I want to talk about. This is very important, guys. I believe that Signature Bank, this was all manipulation. This is all FUD. They did this on purpose. Signature Bank, as I'm starting to do my own research, I was already feeling that this happened, but on Friday, Silicon Valley Bank, a lender of some of the biggest names in the technology world, become the largest bank to fail since the 2008 financial crisis. By Sunday night, regulators have abruptly shut down Signature Bank to prevent a crisis in border banking system. So it's like, yeah, people can say, I know, it's conspiracy. They shut it down to save the rest of people pulling out their money. But why did they do that? I don't know, but pay attention to what Nick Carter said. Pretty interested in what Nick Carter said, saying that he believes that there was no insolvency. And from what he's hearing, well, for his part, Frank, who helped draft the landmark, I can't speak this morning, Dodd-Frank Act after the 2008 financial crisis, said that there was no real objective reason that Signature had to be seized. I think part of what happened was the regulators wanted to send a very strong anti-crypto message. That concerns me, guys. We became the poster boy because there was no insolvency based on the fundamentals. That really is a red rising flag. So we'll talk about Jasmy, but I want you to understand how important that is. And in 24 hours, Bitcoin price jumps 21%. Trading above the 24,000. And currently right now, as we continue to pay attention to keep you up to date, we're in the 16s right now, and 1680 seemed to have been a good buy, and I'm wondering if that's where we're going to come back down to, looking at the chart. So I do hope that Ethereum comes down just a little bit more, give us an action here. Anybody on the CPI report, can somebody give us some information? I want to see what's going on. Trying to get to the slower time frame to see what is happening here. Like getting a little bullish, a little bearish divergence on the minute. No big deal. That's a very short-term time frame, as you can see, coming down. Like I said, probably come and test all the way back down to right in the middle here, smack. We're looking to talk about 1680. So we'll see if we come back down, get that. If not, 1685, come back, pump right through. I believe there's nothing but bullish momentum coming in. As we're falling through, total crypto market cap is 1.09, so nothing really has changed. The price is just being very volatile because people don't know what to do currently right now, and that is very understanding. They don't know what to do right now, right? We're waiting for the CPI. We're waiting to find out what was happening, and a lot of people were going apeshit as we are continuing to go. So this market will continue to go up and down. As you can pay attention to right now, Ethereum is in the 1700 range. We'll see if that continues to happen. Be pretty exciting if we can get a nice bounce off here. As I said, 1680 would possibly be the worst. We'll see what happens when we go from there. We're starting to give some support, and I'm looking at the 1 minute. Flip to the 15, and as you can see here, we broke out of this pattern. So like I said, during the 15 and during the hourly, going through and checking, we were breaking out of this pattern, hoping that we get the same type of movement. We talked about this yesterday. I want to go over some of the news, but I can't go over the news, guys. It's so hard to do. Hit the like and subscribe. It's very difficult to go over the news when the price is moving the way it is, right? We need to be paying attention to what is happening. But showing you from what happened last time and what the pump could be currently if we get the same amount of pump, right? We're talking about this. This is about where we already were. This is about where I had it. So we're very up to date on what we're talking about. I want to take a trade probably to about here. Not financial advice, but somewhere around here. I want to see if this correlates for hourly. Where do we get this pump? Does the daily show me something here? And there it is. We could pull it up just a little bit if you'd like, but I'm going to stick with this. So want to see if this next pump does take us to about here. Pretty excited right now. I'm still waiting to hear about the CPI. Of course, nobody wants to help us out. Let me get to this thing and see what's going on. I took a long position right now at the 1690 because I can't. I'm doing multitasking. I took a long position, like I just said, at 1690. Please be careful. Do your own research. I'm going to have to go check out the CPI report right now. Is there anything going live? CPI report. This is what we do. We try to bring it to you guys. What is going on? Is there anyone talking about the CPI report live? Nobody is live talking about it, so I'd like to check it out. Hold on one second. I apologize. This is probably the most this is probably one of the most unorganized I've been in a long time. CPI data report. I mean, we need to find out immediately. So, anytime we can find out for you, we will. For the record, the CPI. Coming through, checking it out. And currently right now, I don't have any access to what the actual price CPI is, unfortunately. When we can get somebody to help us out, that would be amazing. We can go over Jasmy at the end of this video, so if you do hang tight, I do promise we will go over it. But it seems like Jim Cramer, everything, and I'm trying to watch him right now, it seems like everything he says, the macro on that, and if you followed him, he's the opposite of Bitcoin, right? March 14th. Everything he says sell right now and everything, he just seems to be like the opposite, right? Just pay attention to that. CPI report we're looking for. Regional banks slammed by fear of a broader financial crisis. Please be careful. The smaller banks are very worried, right? And like I said, it just seems like this is part of the narrative. It's like this is what they wanted us to be scared about. Why should we be worrying? A lot of people, I want to talk to you about this. This is a bigger important thing to talk about, as you can see. And bigger news, Binance USD is banned or actually just suspended via tweet from CEO on Coinbase. I guess everything that's going on with the USD there for the Binance, no longer he likes to talk about, doesn't want people dealing with this. But let's listen to this really quick.
Confidence in banks causes huge shifts in deposits. November 7, 2008. Ring a bell? Ding, ding, ding.
This exact same daily chart, just to show you proof, we are losing confidence in the traditional markets, okay? The money is coming out. This is a daily. This is the exact same time frame as the next chart I'm about to show you. Well, S&P not looking too good. Now, for the first time in probably forever that I've known, well, these two have the same macro similarities. And today, I've noticed, well, yesterday, Bitcoin is moving away from this type of formation / pattern. So pay attention to what's going on. My name is Wall Street Pete. We keep you up to date, and it looks like all the confidence in the banks are gone, and people are starting to wake up. The average Joes are starting to realize that decentralization is where they want their money. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Have a great day, everyone. So just talking about that basically is what tells you a lot that you need to know. Took this long position on right now. We're in the green, obviously up 20% from that 16.95 is my price, which is beautiful. Fair price $16.95 we got in. We'll pay attention to it, put a stop loss in case we need it. Very volatile day, guys. I expect a very volatile day here until we find out exactly what is happening. So every 15 minutes here, getting the crossover on the 15 to be a little bullish, we could definitely come straight down. We're on the overbought zone when we get to about right there, so we could get a little closer. I'm curious of what is going to happen here and what the possibilities. Getting a nice little fall, could get support here, chilling at about the 1686. Or we could just keep going up. So I want to pay attention to what the total crypto market cap continues to do, guys. 25,000. We are now 1.1 trillion, which is why we're getting the pump. This morning we were 1.08. We're already up. So looking at this right now, Ethereum looks like it could be continuing to go up. I'm very excited. Bitcoin's breaking that 25,000 barrier. And if that continues to happen, a lot of people are going to wake up this morning. A lot of people are going to put in some more money. Going to get a longer position because this is usually the breakout point. This is usually where a lot of people are going to go, well, I'm waiting for this to happen. Once this happens, once this big ass, and this is a weekly, guys. If you can see here, there is a little bit of some bearish momentum coming as we get back higher up to here, which I'll be paying close attention to. But this thing could keep going. This thing could maybe go through the roof. So I'm going to enjoy this long position today. And if we do somehow break above the... wow. Guys, are you really paying attention to what's going on? We're looking at the 30,029 range here. I'm very excited. And I will be changing the title. I will be updating the title to the price of where we think we're going to head. And currently right now, I don't see why not. I know 27,300 is one of our numbers. Looking at the weekly here, though. Looking at the weekly here, and I'll bring it back down. We were having nothing but problems at this price. And if we do continue. And as you can see, a couple of candles we're going to pay close attention to. This is the current price. This is what I was trying to tell you what's coming. Pretty excited for that. We're actually getting the move now. And CPI report nobody wants to talk about is driving me nuts. Jackson, could you please look and see? Binance will convert $1 billion worth of Binance Bitcoin. I did read that news. Thank you so much, Jackson, for going over that. You are the man. But currently right now, 26,000, guys. We're looking to break above 26,000. This long position that we took in is going to the moon. Very happy. I'm glad we took this position on. Up 30%, 31% right now. I hope you could see the position. If not, I do apologize. I got a lot of light coming in. But yeah, you can see it. Right there, up 30% on our move. Let's go. Sick dough in crypto, guys. You want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Follow us, hit the like and subscribe. This is a monumental historic point in time. As I said, guys, we're looking for prices all the way to the 27,300. So pay attention to that. If you want to take profits, that is something you can do. That is something you must do. And if you don't, you're going to be very disappointed. But somewhere around here, I'll be talking about this. Get to the daily. Perhaps maybe we see it a little better there. And that's what I'm talking about, the 20,000 price right here. We always talk about 28 to be more precise, so let's do it. But that's about where I'm looking to go. So I'm pretty excited for this. I'm very excited. This is the range we're going to trade in. Maybe I'll just do it like orange. But this is it, guys. This is the moment we were waiting for. They're going to be high volatile moves here. But if you can see, we're already coming through all the way above and two possible 26. It's not stopping. 35%. 36% up in our trade right now, 37 and going. This is the moment we were waiting for, and I remember Ethereum going to probably about 1,800. I did say 1,778, so we'll look for 1,780. We'll close this trade out. That's going to be a nice trade. A lot of people are going to the banks. A lot of people are taking their money out, and they're finally believing in what crypto does. All the times, all the days, everybody I was talking to, people thought it was absolutely fucking nuts, and they were correct about that. They were absolutely correct about that. I am nuts. I'm crazy for crypto, and I love these moments, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. We're going to go over Jasmy right now. So is anybody excited for Jasmy? Jasmy's been going down, and I would like to find out why. Perhaps we're moving, obviously, now that this current move is going. But I will tell you, it will be altcoin time. So once we hit this plateau, once we hit the peak here, we start relaxing and going sideways. You will see some of these altcoins like Jasmy, some of these altcoins to really start hitting head steam, and I will be taking profits, and I will be moving my Ethereum profits and going into Jasmy and things like that. That's 100% correct. So if you want to make more sick dough in crypto, then hit the like, continue. We're looking for 1.48k subscribers. I got a little concerned because I didn't know what the CPI data report was, and it seems like it doesn't really matter too much. But this is what I was talking about, guys. Look at the S&P get a nice bounce. That had to be a good CPI report for that. Looking at that in the 15-minute, well, that was the last 15 minutes before it came out. And that's a really big bounce. A lot of uncertainty, it looks like. And then, boom! Support came into play, as you can see, and the S&P 500 is getting a significant bounce. So just wanted to go over a couple things on that. Cardano, I love Cardano. I have plenty of it. We're watching that account move to the upside as we are trading a little bit on leverage. And hello, one of my altcoin gems going to the moon at 7 cents, where I'll be taking some massive profits. So, hello, a good morning, a hello, a good evening. That's the way to go. Guys, I love this asset. I can't wait for Killer Whales to debut. Most likely the fall 2023 debut. Killer Whales. Wish I could be the voice announcer for that. That'd be fucking amazing. Altcoin Daily, if you're listening, you are one of the judges. Come on, man. Let me be the voice announcer for hello. Could you imagine? Killer Whales 2023 debut. Get your seats, get your tickets, get your popcorn. One of the best viewings, one of the best shows coming. Shark Tank meets America's Got Talent. Let's go. Don't miss the show. Wouldn't it be amazing? But I'm looking forward to this right now. Exponential gains going through the roof, guys. Talking about this asset, talking about some things I am going to be taking all the way to about 7 cents. As you can see here, just before the 6 cents. Looking to get some resistance there as we may. So I will be paying close attention to this move. We're going to get to Jasmy now that I'm going absolutely bananas off everything else. Because this is what happens, guys. These are the moments. These are the moments we wait for. This is the time in crypto where it's time to be good alive, to be alive and be able to trade this stuff, right? Talking about the legs, talking about the upward W's moving. Jasmy is moving. If you can see this ascending channel that it is performing. Everything looks gravy. So we're going up right now, looking like a nice little piece of well-oiled machine. As you can see here, looking pretty good, guys. So Jasmy, as we can see, starting to lift off, starting to get a little bit of some momentum here. We will see how long this lasts. This is a 15-minute chart if you're looking at this right now. We'll break it down a little better than that, of course. And here we go, man. Really happy about this. Really happy about this trade because I needed to get back here. I got my ass kicked for getting in the trade prematurely. Dollar cost average in. You keep doing that and you're going to get killed. So up 37% right now on this trade currently for Ethereum. Pretty happy. We'll be paying close attention to what is happening. So Bitcoin currently trying to break the 25.9. I've never seen Bitcoin do this currently in the longest time. So we will see what happens. Just a few days ago, right, we're trading 19.8. And if you watched me, I told you 19.8 was probably going to be the bottom. Well, we had another level at 18.4 and it didn't happen. So be glad that it didn't happen. That's why your dollar cost average in and out of this market. It's very important. Guys, we're looking at some big processes here. Looking for a cup and handle, and it's starting to come into play now. So we're getting this third leg to the upside, trying to break this down 4 hourly, and you can see, man, we'll get a big pop, but I am concerned, and right, we didn't want to break through here. It would have been some red flags. So remember that. We did tell you we'd come down to here, but there would be a red flag, right? And that was, what was the red flag? It was another black swan, right? Signature. SVB, all being told that we have to be careful because why? Because the banks can't be trusted. So imagine, now we're into cryptocurrency getting a big bounce, right? That Tigger bounce we always talk about. And guys, this is a big bounce. This is an old bounce coming in. Do we start coming back up to the upside? Well, I want to get some indicators out and see if this is a real one, but it looks like it is. I'm up 40% right now. So this is a real bounce, guys. We're going to take this bounce all the way past. If we start breaking through the 1800, we could be talking about 2100 Ethereum. This is all going to happen if this keeps going. And Jasmy, guys, I'm trying to get my head together. I'm trying to wrap around this live for you. Look at the last move. Look at the last move, guys. You see the last move, what we did? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I did this for you. If this is Jasmy and you're watching, I'm going to put this in the comment section. I will put Jasmy, but this is the bounce that we are receiving finally, and this is what we're getting. We're going to be talking about all the way to 1 cent. Is anybody ready for that? Is anybody ready for that possibility? So looking at this chart, guys, everything that I see here, my final answer, Regis. Regis, your final answer? Yeah, it's 1 cent. Now, that's where I'm going. I do see big resistance at the 0.008. We know much about that. But gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, whoo! So I'm looking to take on this trade major. I am looking to see what this trade does here. Jasmy, you guys got me interested in this. As soon as Bitcoin's done and goes sideways, and I'm taking profits, and this is what happens when you hit your 50% mark. I don't know if you've messed with this platform much, but it starts blinking when you get into the higher 50% area. So what's happening is we're about 50% in our trade up, and it starts blinking and letting you know that, you might want to take action. You might want to take some profits. And this is what dollar cost averaging is. So I want to do that really quick for some people as we're going. Mr. Sellner, you learned what dollar cost averaging is probably the best, right, this week? All right, so let's go, because a lot of people don't get to hear about this part. All right, so dollar cost averaging is taking profits. Right now, I'm up 41%. It was 50. So we're going to look to see if we could break above that 3/4 of a cent for Jasmy. If it breaks that 3/4 of a cent on Jasmy and finishes above on the daily, you're going to see that 1 cent rather quickly than not. So I'm going to pay attention to that trade really soon. I'm pretty excited for that trade. But getting back to what I'm talking about is we're getting ready to break 26,000. 40% up in my trade now. And then as you start thinking, okay, are we heading down? Did I get too greedy? Did I miss my 50% chance? Well, if you're up 50% on a trade, you're up 200%. There was a bar that says take profits. You could take a percentage. Well, that's dollar cost averaging out. Say you're up 100%. Well, why don't you take 50% of your money and get out? Now you're playing with house money. You should have pretty much your initial amount that you put into USD and relaxed, right? USD, keyword, remember, relaxed as you should be. USD should never be stressing you out. And as you know right there, that's now you're playing with house money. Now, how does it feel when it starts going down? Well, it sucks. But you're playing with house money, guys. Now you have their money. You're playing with profits. And if this thing shoots all the way up to and skyrockets to the moon, you're not an upset son of a bitch and didn't take too many profits. Because sometimes these people, they get all in and they get all out. They put all their eggs in one basket. They put all their eggs out in one basket. Now, I apologize for this really wacky, unorganized video this morning. We were pretty unorganized. I'm not going to, we're going to tell you straight up every day, this Real as Steel Wall Street Pete. Buy the dip, have a sip. That has always been the good way to move. It's called dollar cost averaging in and out of the market. So that's the best way. And you've learned from me. I do appreciate that comment, Mr. Sellner. But dollar cost averaging, as we're getting in, and I want people to understand, is that when you're trading on leverage and it's moving so fast, that's the real dollar cost averaging. When you're hodling and you want a dollar cost average, well, that's definitely dollar cost averaging, buying once a month, buying once a week. You're putting in a certain amount of, and not at the same price. It's impossible. Each week, crypto is not going to be the same price. Now, as we continue to rise, and you see big candles like this, guys. I mean, when was the last time we seen a candle like this? And I want you to understand, we talked about the move. And I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm looking at the daily, and this is why I'm so excited, because I will hold this each day until I am confident that we are not done moving. And this was a pretty big move here. We got some volatile moves. So I will continue to watch this, but this was a big volatile move that we received, and this is a little further than what I wanted to do, but I want to see what this does now in the daily. And I think the daily takes us over to 30,000, so I'm just very curious now. Let's see. Nope, it didn't. But if you can see right here, the bounce that we're receiving on the daily, and I'm going to get back to it just real quick, people who like technical analysis, you can see 28,300 might be the mark. So as I continue to adjust this and really see, wow, 28,000 and a half, man. That's really looking to be strong. We'll get some ups and downs, but if you see here this gap, and how many times in the video did I say, guys, this gap is going to be cleaned up and it's going to be very, very important. Well, we're already making half of that line. We're already making half of that gap. And when we build and complete that gap, I expect something rather of a move like this, which would then could possibly do this. And then you're going to do that, and if you really, really understand what is happening, well, this is one of the biggest upward W's in the world. Big upward W here coming straight in, right, from the big picture. And this is some of the stuff you may want to start teaching yourself. Once the W breaks, we're done. Once the the bottom M breaks, we're done. It's the same thing. 49% back in a profit. I love it. But here we are right now. Currently pay attention to the upward W. I do believe that we can get the maximum move all the way up to about 30,000. 28,000. Not financial advice, but this is where we're looking to go. So please hit the like and subscribe. Please share this with a friend. Let them know. Guys, we're telling you that we could possibly come all the way up to about 28.5. And then if we do something like that, we might be at the 25,300 for support. Could you imagine? That's what we're looking to do. Could be another buyback. You would then dollar cost average in. Guys, could you imagine buying at these prices again? Well, you get an opportunity at this price. We're already at 26,000, and that's crazy, right? The price is at 24. The price is at 19.8 that I said. Watch the video. I said, guys, what did I say? How many times, and did we make the video the price of 19.8 on purpose? Yes, we did. And I'm doing this on purpose so you can see where the hell we are, so you can really understand what this guy gives to you and what we offer to you on the channel. I said 19.8, big possibility. Well, it happened. And it happened when we were trading all the way up here at 20-something thousand. So if you enjoy these videos, and look, this is what I'm talking about. Double bottom M pattern. It was formed. Well, we got the rejection. And where is it? Well, it's right there. V-like. Once you get those, guys, once you get them, you don't have to be an amazing trader. You can just pay attention to what's happening. You don't have to watch the oscillator down below that says, hey, wake the fuck up. It's time to buy. Wake up! Wake up! Right? And that's what happens to me. I mean, this is like Bitcoin for dummies. This is crypto for dummies. What could happen? Well, we get this big pump here. And what's going to happen here? Well, this is what's going to happen. Come in. And then you're going to get your major shift when Bitcoin's not going to stop going up. So that's what I'm looking at. And look at the RSI. This is not the RSI. This is the oscillator, stochastic. We're going to get something like that. We'll get there. We'll hit some resistance coming in up to play. And when we do, as we're breaking massively higher, up 63%, guys, this is the best time to be in crypto. Pay attention, definitely to mention, if you're seeing what's happening on the daily, we are getting ready to cross that bullish signal, and that's crazy, my friends, because we're breaking up like crazy. The confidence in banks are getting old, and guess what? The new system is Bitcoin. And if you watch the video, it really would be nice. Hold on one second. I want to show you something. If you've not watched this, please blow this up. I want this to go fucking viral. You know what? I was your biggest dummy. So if that helps, Aaron, then don't feel bad because I was your biggest dummy. How's that sound? I was dumber and dumber. I love you guys so much, but we're going to talk about this right now as I'm getting crazy and getting off topic. What did I want to show you guys that's so important right now? We're going to go over here. There's so many things to talk about. And why this crypto space, I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. This is what's happening. We get too excited. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm telling you right now. We get too excited. The crypto bubble right now, I was just looking at that. That was one of the things I wanted to show you. If somebody could please remind my dumbass, speaking of being dummies, what was happening. Right now, crypto is getting the biggest massive jump to the upside. The confidence, and oh, there it is. I remember. Whoo! The dummy remembered, guys. I want you to watch this video. 81%. We're up 81% in the trade right now. We're up 81%. And this is why. We just gotten this morning. It's not like we got in this on the lower dip. We have other assets that do that. And I want people to see how important it is. Guys, watch this video. It's so important.
And function much like the traditional currencies.
The idea is for central banks to introduce these digital currencies in limited circulation to exist alongside cash. You understand how important this is, guys? Listen to what I just said. The idea for central banks to introduce these digital currencies in limited circulation so it could exist, I'm adding that, so it could exist alongside cash just as another monetary option, and then broadening the circulation over time as they gain in popularity and cash fades. Boom, explosion emoji. Guys, I mean, that video really gives me the chills. I've never gone onto the internet and seen such wonderful information telling me that basically cash is going to be obsolete. So S&P, I mean, really, finally getting a pump off the news of the CPI data report. Must have been pretty low. We still didn't get that answer. Up 71% in this trade right now, almost all the way up to 80-something%. So we got in at 16.95 live for you, showing you that we could make this money, guys. We could do this. This can happen. 16.95. Look at the trade. There you go. Not even a lot of money, but that's how you do it. And when you build and continue to build your portfolio in each platform, and have multiple platforms, don't have one platform. You will kill yourself trying to do so. And last time I checked on the S&P, last time I checked that I seen on this oscillator, last time this oscillator did this, we moved drastically to the upside. Played around up and down, high volatile waves here, and that's pretty exciting. So this is the S&P 500. And looking like we're going to the downside here on S&P. It looks like it's about to finish back bullish here. Whoo! That's going to flip up, guys. So big day today. Even the S&P traditional markets looking pretty good. Getting a big bounce, creating that new higher low. And what do we talk about? Creating new higher lows all the way we go. La da 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 da. Guys, this is great. So looking at this, creating new higher lows. This is a beautiful thing for the S&P. And once we get back to the 4,100, 4,000 level, guys, we're only, ladies and gentlemen, I hate saying guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're only 15.5% away from the S&P's all-time high, as we are only one subscriber away from the 1.48. 80% in a like right now. Let's go. 80% up on our trade, making sick dough in crypto. And that's what we're here for. We're going to be paying a lot of taxes in 2023. As you can see, that day sucks too, but have a good person doing your taxes. And right now, crypto is pumping. We are massively moving, and I don't know when to get off with the show, but it's great. It's great to have this type of time here. 26,000, 26 and a half. This is wonderful, guys. I'm still waiting for somebody to come up with the CPI data report. Ethereum, we took on the 16.95 buy as we were falling live. This is what we're doing. This is going to pick up quick. Yes, this is going to go parabolic. What is the meaning of parabolic? Well, the meaning of parabolic means that we're going to go up and up. Part of the song, I wish I bought more. And guys, I do wish I bought more. And that's why I created the song that I did. We're going to the moon. We're going soon. And when was the last time you seen Bitcoin, if we went a week ago or even 5 days ago, it was trading 19,000. Guys, really put this into consideration. What asset can do this? What asset can do this? 7 days, 18%. There's not too many assets that can do this, guys, and it's not even able to keep up with what's happening. So we're paying attention. We're enjoying these gains. Right now, crypto is doing everything we thought it was going to be doing. It is who we thought we were, right? Bitcoin is who we thought they were. And as you can see right now, this is the big sign here. This is the big move, what I was thinking for. I believe we might get some resistance here now. This is exciting. This is cool. Getting back into this symmetrical pattern. If I could break this down while we're live, I was just, trying to kill time so we could really break this down together. I do enjoy all this with you guys. This is a fun ride. Many of us are going to prevail. Many of us are going to enjoy this. And I do think, if you can see right here, we're going to get some really short-term resistance. Don't get scared. This is going to happen. I think this is where we go. Look at this chart. Look at this chart I have from yesterday. This is beautiful. Getting the same momentum move as we got on the last one from the peak of resistance here as we're getting. We got a nice move, and I want to see what happens now. I really want to see here because this is exciting. If we could break out of this trend, guys, this is really cool, ladies and gentlemen. We could keep going. The FOMO is real. Fear of missing out. A lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are going, Bitcoin is moving. I need to get it some. And people are buying crazy prices. 1.13, guys. 1.13. We started the show at 1.08, went to 1.09. And this is how fast. This is the absolute meaning of FOMO. I want to name my dog and my cat. I want to name my cat Fo, and I want to name my cat Mo, or vice versa, because it sounds like a really good tag team. Hey, Fo! Hey, Mo! Let's go! It's a good day to be alive in crypto, ladies and gentlemen. So looking to get a little bit of a resistance here. As you can see, I'm getting it. We'll see what happens. 26, and as you can see here, currently we're getting some massive pulls to the upside. What will happen here now is we'll probably go sideways, boring action here. Get a couple candles sideways. This looks really nice. It's a nice recipe. But the FOMO's real, so don't expect to do it too long, and kaboom. So this trade, I am not closing my long position. I am going to keep this position open. It's going to fluctuate. I'm going to have doubts. I'm going to have times where I sit here and I go, oh man, it's blinking. It's going to probably stop blinking, right? We did not close it just to show proof. We're still blinking, and I want you to see that. We're still up at a major profit, and we're continuing to go. We're not going to close this thing, even though we may be coming down, getting some resistance. So understand what's happening in the market right now is very important. 4 hourly right now, giving me a bullish divergence, saying, hey, we're overbought right now up here, guys. We are overbought. But nothing is going to change the fact that I'm getting my volume, and the banks are hated. The banks are feared. Bitcoin is the answer. A lot of the people who were hating, a lot of the people who didn't believe, we woke up this morning, we woke up this week, and a lot of people became bullish. Now, you got to remember this, too. Could get a short squeeze. Why are we getting this short squeeze? We're getting this short squeeze because a lot of people are still bullish. A lot of people are still short, excuse me. They're saying, well, we already came up this much. Bitcoin's up 20% in the last 20 hours, or 12%, whatever the number was, right? What is the number now? It's 17. Bitcoin is now up 17.5, 18% in the last 24 hours. Think about that. We're up higher than we are in the last week, of course, because it's been volatile. But I want you to understand, an RLC is looking cozy. All right, you can take a look at that, Jackson. If you're still here, just give me a nod that you're here. Government doesn't know I'm in crypto. So here we are right now, as you can see, getting to 18%. And that's what I'm looking at. We're all going to get a little rejection here. I do see that. We'll probably go sideways here, and then we will pump to the upside again. Like I said, the FOMO's real. Wait till the other side wakes up. They're going to sleep right now. The other side of the world is going to bed. And what is happening? Well, when they wake up, the FOMO will continue. So I do believe this is what's happening. It's going to get rather crazy quickly. And you can see the last pump up. Well, that was yesterday. You missed that. Well, if you're already waking up this morning right now, you missed this one. It sucks. Does anybody have the CPI data report? Did we know what came out? I just don't. I have so much shit going on. I'm going to have to go buy another screen or two and put that up next and put a cable up, put something up, because it's really annoying. And what am I saying, cable? You know what I mean. I'm going to have another streaming TV. Going to have to get another Roku or something. But currently right now we are stopping. We're relaxing. Some people are taking profits, okay? Do that if you would like. Percentage, you want to take some profits, do so. Me, I'm on the greedy side. I'm more of the Wall Street guy. You already know who I am. We're not taking profits yet until we're absolutely ready. Expect to come down a little bit. I do possibly believe that this could happen. We could see 25.1 come back down. You should take profits. You'll be very disappointed. But if it happens, we will get a nice bounce to the upside, and we will continue to proceed until we can get about 27.3. That's when I plan on really taking some profits. So I'm going to take my first profits, most likely at this level. So pay attention to that. I want to do RLC for Mr. Jackson really quick. RLC, Mr. Jackson, and this is why you're subscribed, right? Let's be real. No other YouTuber does this for you. And yeah, when we do have 1 million subscribers, I probably won't be able to do this. But I'll tell you right now, I'm going to remember every single one of you. I am that amazing like that. I have an excellent memory. And I will pay attention to every one of you when we are bigger, I promise. So currently right now, we are getting the same resistance, as you can see, as I put down for the Bitcoin. He said RLC. I'm not putting these magic lines there. Guys, this is technical analysis. It was already there for you. If you were in this last trade when I told you to come down all the way through here, and if we broke through, it was a big sign that we're going to keep going down. We did. We found old resistance. Old resistance was right about here at the 120. If you see that, we're going to flip that into support. Come get a V-like shape or a J-like substance. Now what's happening? Well, $1.60 for RLC. This is what we do if you are subscribed. If you hit the like and subscribe, you can chat with us, and usually we will do some TA for you, not your financial advice. Just a gentleman, twice as nice. This is my strategy only. What I expect from here, well, now I'm really being confirmed, and I'm really understanding, because usually when the altcoins and other things, it happens. Sometimes they bang into each other and they start a similar trend because it moves so quickly. It has to move up. An asset has to move up because the asset is getting liquidity poured into, or revenue, or whatever you want to call it. So there is a big jump up. Now we're looking to see here currently from the 4 hourly, we have 2 hours, 3 hours roughly left. It'll be noon by the time we go all the way up. Eastern time, lunchtime. So what'll probably happen is we'll get some rejection until then. Probably 12 o'clock, we're either going to bounce off this 160 hard, or we're going to maintain and continue to go to the upside. If we do that, and I love saying do that, it'll probably be about 168. I'm really silly this morning. You make a lot of money, and you tell me if you don't start acting silly. But 168 right now currently is what we're looking at. I do have another couple trades. I have 2 phones out right now. It looks really silly. Rocking 2 leverage trading platforms. One's got much more money in it, and I'm actually, I hate to show it, so I'm sorry if I'm not showing it, but that's why. I don't know what it is. Maybe when we're a millionaire, we'll show that real quick and say, hey, we're a millionaire now, and you can realize you're following a millionaire, because a lot of people are shallow, and I do understand that. If I don't have a Ferrari in the background, you're not really interested. But RLC, looking at this 4 hourly, I want to get some technical analysis put out. So that's probably what you're waiting for, Jackson, waiting for me to be done talking. Throw some of this out. RSI level, obviously pretty high in the spot where I would usually start getting ready to think about taking profits. So you can see that on the RSI. Currently, though, on the oscillator, it's telling me crossing, hey, don't do that just yet. It's saying we're getting ready to go bullish for another tick up for an oversold zone. And that's kind of exciting. So I do see that almost already in the oversold zone. So pay attention to that. This is probably short-lived. And like I already said, getting resistance probably at that price with Bitcoin, and everything else will correlate with it. So once Bitcoin starts relaxing, now let me tell you right now, if Bitcoin can start going sideways, so this will be the time where Jasmy, this will be the time where things like RLC will start pumping. So they'll start pumping even more. So you can see right here, this is exactly what I'm seeing. I would put a trade in for this right now. Yes, I would. Short term, though, because once I start hitting the resistance of 177, I'm out. So there you go, Jackson, I finally got your number. Is that the right price, or am I wrong? Oops, 174, excuse me. So that's what I'm looking for to do. It could go higher, could continue to go, raise the legs and keep going. Please be very careful, Jackson, if you're getting into this trade, or anyone else. What I see from here, and what I see is happening, is we will be trading somewhere around here. We will get resistance coming in at the 175. Could be a pretty big jump to the upside. As you can see, look at the Bollinger Bands. Super tight. My ribbon is getting super tight. As you can see down here, we already flipped bullish. The yellow sign told me, and now we're getting tight. Bollinger Bands come in. What's happening when they get tight? We're getting a big, massive move to the upside. Little resistance come in, and then the next move would be a cup and handle up. Cup and handle probably to the 175, and then if you want a dollar cost average out, this is up to you. And then you could be seeing prices possibly all the way down to 153, 154 before we retest the price of 175. So remember, I said that, not financial advice, just a gentleman who is amazing. Please, this is not financial advice, but you will know, following us over the years and being here, looks like a guy with glasses, don't it? It looks like one of the guys from McDonald's or something. If you made it purple. But here I'm getting rid of the Bollinger Bands. They were getting tight, showing you moving action. And I do believe that this is what we're going to get on the RLC. So watch that. Pay close attention. As you can see, these are the prices. These are the fallbacks. I believe will continue to go up. This will be a nice cup and handle come in, right? We can see that clear. RLC, put that down. Nice cup and handle. Possibly buy back at the 154. and then test. That'll be her phone number, 175. If we can get her phone number and she could say yes, we could break up all the way up to the next level. And I don't want to get anyone too excited, but the next level is about 185, somewhere along there in the 180s. And if that happens, my friends, then we're talking about almost $2. So don't get too excited. I don't know how much further this will keep happening. We do need to calm down. Remember, we were just trading 19.8 a few days ago, I feel like. So remember, with all that being said, nothing keeps going straight in an upward direction. It is called parabolic, but it doesn't always continue to keep going. But the FOMO is real, guys. We see that. That we see. So people will take profits, and you can tell the FOMO is real. Perfect prime example, 1.14. It's going to keep going. I may not close this long position until nighttime. I may not close this long position. I don't know. We're going to have to pay close attention. I can't wait to get off to sit here and watch this. Do I buy more? Do I sit here? No. You don't buy more. You don't buy green candles, okay? So what I'm trying to explain to you, hang tight, my friends. Look to see what happens here. We do expect to get some resistance. 2 hours and 40 minutes. This is a very long video. I really don't expect too many people to sit here and watch this. Dang, I can't go to bed now. What did I tell you before we started this, Selner? What did I say before we started this video? I said that we could possibly go all the way up, and he wants to show pictures of it as proof. I don't care. We have them. We can go all the way up to 28K while you're sleeping, because he was going to go to bed. He works overnight. Luckily, I sold before the dip, before buying this rise. I got my ass kicked. I got my ass handed to me live. That's why we were so unorganized. And then I killed it, and then I rebought at the right price, and that's where we are right now. So do understand. We're human. We all make mistakes. It's hard to do 10 different things at once. I love to do 10 different things at once. So we are getting the rejection. We are getting the resistance at the price I said. This is the symmetrical pattern to pay close attention to. So like I said, the next price, once we start moving, guys, and grooving, we are going to look for 27,300. When that correlates to Ethereum, I must find out. I hope you appreciate the RLC. We can put that and Jasmy into there. But looking at Ethereum right now, and I have to pay close attention to what is really occurring, because I am in this position and I'm losing all of my gains. Not all of them. I sound silly. We are way above 67, 60% on our money. As you can see, well above this resistance line that we have been forever. You can see we broke it. So it's looking pretty nice. 1715, 1712, whatever you may call it. But where we're looking to go is the next level. And here it is finally. 1783, guys. That fits actually perfect to what we said on the other chart. So I'm pretty excited. Everything is correlating. If you want to do this with me, that is completely up to you. But I have 1780-ish, somewhere around there. I am taking profits. I expect another buyback somewhere zone in here. That is completely up to you to take on. It could be a short one. It could be 1713, right where we bought. 1690 we bought around. So pay attention to these things. I am definitely going to be taking profits. Definitely going to be taking profits around there. So we are getting resistance right now. The FOMO is real, though. We'll continue to get volume. As you can see, the volume is continuing to amass, up 12% in the last 24 hours for the complete total crypto market cap. That is amazing. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. I do advise many people to buy the dip, but I also advise you to please be very careful in this market. As you know, we look for red days to buy. We don't buy days like today. If you're a buyer today, you must not be watching this channel. If you bought this morning and you bought that big quick dip before we went up, let me do one of these. Congratulations. It takes a lot of balls to take on a trade that is dipping like that in that fashion, not knowing where the CPI data report is. Obviously, the data came out. People are very comfortable. And I'll tell you right now, what is really happening right now is we're getting ready to go. People don't believe in the banking system. They believe in decentralization, where your money is private and where you can basically buy and sell whenever you want. And sooner or later, that's what's going to happen. So this gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange on Wall Street. This is now the Van Gogh Museum, but this is where we go. This is where we learned all our stuff from. So if you're following us today, I do appreciate it very much. Thank you so much for your support. I hope that we did get the 1.48 subscriber today. It would be very excellent to do. Give this video a like. Let's get 100 likes. I don't know when the last time you had 100 likes on a video with this many followers. So please, appreciate it so much. Have a great day. Be careful. Pay attention to the levels we speak of. We could be trading 2,100 Ethereum before you know it. And then we're amassing at 30,000 Bitcoin going, wait a minute. Last week we're at 19,000 Bitcoin. What the fuck just happened? Welcome to crypto, my friends. It can go down just as quick as it can go up. Please be very careful. I love this stuff. Take care, everyone.